Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. How is your Thursday going? In our case today we have a bit of a grey day. That's why I would like to remember and share with you one of the best memories we've got from last year. But first, I would like to grab a nice cup of tea. So guys, I can tell you that I am finally ready with this amazing cup of tea, Japanese black tea. Anyway, so let's get started with this story. Last year, Riджeli and I were so desperate to see the sea. But of course, we were not allowed to leave Russia. Thanks to God, Russia has the Black Sea in the south of the country. And that's why we decided to fly to Crimea.
Oh, I remember when I used to go to the show.
Привет!
Привет! Как дела?
Хорошо.
Сегодня мой день рождения.
Да. One of the reasons why we wanted to go away is because we wanted to celebrate Риджели's birthday. Вот мы уже в аэропорту, в Шереметьево. Риджели, с днем рождения! Happy birthday! Just at this time, we had just gone through passport control. From Moscow, the capital of Russia, it takes around 2 hours and 30 minutes to fly down to the Crimea. I think that now it's time to talk about the Crimea. If you haven't heard about this peninsula, I will be rather surprised, because that place has been the epicenter of a lot of controversy and problems. You probably know that it was annexed in 2014 by Russia from Ukraine. That's why I would like to clarify that I'm not going to take part in politics on this video. Everything that you will see on this vlog is going to be specifically just regarding our own experience in the peninsula. Crimea is located to the south of Russia and to the south of Ukraine. The capital city of this peninsula is called Sevastopol, but in our case we were heading to Yalta. Yalta is a seaside town and a city resort in the south of the peninsula. And after 50 minutes on a taxi from the airport to Yalta, we were finally there, swimming in the Black Sea. As soon as we got to Yalta, I was very sad because I thought that we were not going to be able to swim. But it was very surprising because then I realized that the water was extremely warm, so we could swim, and it was absolutely overwhelming. It might sound ridiculous to you, but for me that day I felt like in Hawaii. Imagine having been 45 days on your own, so that's why that was my impression. Вот это Крым. А это наш дом. Мы сейчас собираемся выпить вот это вкусное вино, которое называется Крымская ночь, как вы видите. Потому что сегодня день рождения Риджели. Вот это моя спальня. Есть другая спальня тоже. Во втором этаже. Вот On our second day in the Crimea, the weather changed drastically and it was absolutely beautiful. Blue sky and blue sea. Later that day, we went to a place called Gara ai Petri, which literally means mountain ai Petri in English. We were able to go up there thanks to some friends that we met from Nizhny Novgorod, which is another city not far away from Moscow. From up there, we were able to see the nice coastline and the whole entire Yalta. Before getting to the highest point of the mountains, we stopped to have this nice view on the way. What do you think about this? Here I was in my element, to be honest with you. Everything was so green.
Привет.
Привет. Я думаю, нет, зато я не
Without any doubt, that was my favorite part of our trip in the Crimea. If you love nature in the same way I do, you definitely have to come to this place. And this was the highest point in the mountains. Lovely, isn't it? Hello, Ridgely.
Hello.
How are you?
Very well.
Hello, neighbor. How are you?
I'm good, thanks.
Listen, tell me about the amazing and quite unexpected experience you had just now.
Well, we have just come up a very big mountain,
The highest
which
point
is the highest point
in Crimea,
of
the Crimea.
And from here you can see lots of wild fauna. You can see amazing rocks.
And
there's an amazing view from
don't you
the top
think
of the sea
don't you
and
think that
birds.
Crimea has a very varied flora?
Yeah, fauna and flora. There's a lot of
Yes, it's extremely
various
varied.
types, yeah, and it's very nice because it's very hilly, and we've done a lot of exercise, so it's trained our legs.
And this
our bodies.
reminds you of,
Cyprus.
yes, it's like kind of Cyprus, but at the same
Greece.
time, this is like very central northern Europe.
Maybe the Pyrenees as well. Could be
Even Norway. I mean, if you sit down there, it looks quite like Norway.
very beautiful. So yeah,
So bye.
bye bye.
So where are we heading now?
Hopefully to the swallow's nest. We'll see. And here comes our other guide.
Because her, we managed to
Exactly.
come to this
So is
place,
a beautiful lady.
and we're just waiting for her. On our third day in the Crimea, we went to visit some of the most important sites in the peninsula. Livadinsky Dvorets is a palace located in the town of Yalta, built in a Baroque style. The palace and its gardens made us feel like if we had flown to Greece, Italy, Spain, France or Portugal instead of Crimea. Later that day, we went to see the most important, famous and iconic site in Yalta, Swallow's Nest. It was very lovely, but it was a bit disappointing because in the pictures on the internet it seems quite big, but in real life it's very, very tiny. And this was our last evening in the Crimea. We decided to go to the beach, to sit down, to say goodbye to this peninsula, and to be in front of the Black Sea. If you liked the video, I would like to ask you to subscribe to my channel and to give me a thumbs up. I would like to also ask you to stay tuned to more stories, because there are more videos coming up in the coming days. Soon I'll be going to Vladivostok, to the other side of Russia.